Hello everybody, my name is John Myers and I was the listing agent for the home that was recently sold at 14670 Darius Way in San Leandro, California. Now, this was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with over 1,600 square feet of living space, and we listed it for $799,000. Well, after 6 days of being on the market and with 8 offers received, I can finally say that it sold above asking for $1,005,000. This was my first transaction ever as a realtor, and I'm going to tell you how I was able to get the listing, what improvements we did to the home to put it on market, and how the negotiations process took place in this crazy seller's market, given that this is located within the San Francisco Bay Area. So first off, let's talk about what was done to the home to make it more presentable to go onto the market. Well, first, we started off by having inspections performed on the house. This is the most critical aspect of getting the home onto the market because the inspector is going to go through the entire home and point out anything that stands out that would need to be repaired, that's not done to code, or something of another that just may cause a concern for most other people who are looking to make an offer on this home. And it just makes everything transparent, so it's a win-win situation for both the buyer and the seller. Now, after inspections, which totaled $1,070 for this home, you're given 3 different levels of important things to take care of. The first and foremost ones are immediate concerns. And altogether, we took care of everything that was located specifically to the home itself. That didn't include the deck or the garage. But for the total repairs, that came out to $3,789.94. In addition, we also had to have a structural engineer come out because there were some cracks in the foundation. Now, this is very common with a home that's built, post World War II in 1945. So to do our due diligence to put this home on the market with all questions answered that any buyers may have from the inspections, this was just a simple little process to really let us know what was going on with the home. And this foundation inspection cost $700. In that inspection, there were a few recommendations to be done, which was pretty much filling in the cracks in the foundation that were vertical with an expansion epoxy. So we did have a structural contractor come out and they were able to repair all the cracks for $2,850. We had the entire upstairs repainted. This cost $3,306. Now you may think, why does paint really matter? Well, on the flip side, it actually has a smell when you have new paint in a home. So it lets the buyers know that this is a recent thing and upgrades were done. Secondly, we had laminate installed in the living room. It was originally carpet, and there were a few stains here and there, but all in all, the new trend of the day is to have laminate, hardwood floors, or anything that's easy to clean. And it really matched well with the existing floor plan because it was open spaced, and it did have wooden trim on top of the ceiling as well as in the kitchen areas as well. The new laminate itself cost $2,895.23. Now, in total, to bring this home onto the market, the sellers spent a grand total $14,276.23. Now, when you consider an over asking price accepted of $206,000, that $14,000 really went a long way to receiving the best and highest offer. Now, a lot of you may be asking, as a new agent, how did I get this first listing? Well, truth be told, I actually own a landscaping company, and throughout the years, I've saved every contact that I've ever had. And from there, I sent out a mass blast email asking for any referrals for real estate transactions. And sure enough, this seller actually was one of my very first clients for gardening services. So we already had a trusting relationship established, and for them to let me take on this huge transaction, it really meant a lot, not only to me, but it also put the pressure on to perform, which was not a question of a doubt in any circumstance. Because here we are with a closed deal and everything went smoothly. Now, I'm sure some of you who are watching know that the Bay Area in California is a crazy hot market right now. We have expensive homes compared to the rest of the nation. I believe we are either first and second with the most expensive areas to live in. And with that being said, it's very competitive. We had 8 offers that were very strong, and really at the end of the day, the sellers wanted the highest and best, and that's what we went forward with. This home sold in 6 days when we did have 10 days planned to be on the market. However, we did accept preemptive offers, and that really created a bidding war towards the end to really push up the sales price. All in all, I had a great experience with this transaction, and I'm looking forward to many more. My background, having a construction business and landscape, really put me in a strong position to be able to manage every project along the way that this house needed to be able to get it to market, as well as to be able to negotiate for the best price for the seller based on what their needs were. Having sales experience really makes a difference, and it led me to be able to make my first transaction a success. So thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.